I never get to do that, so I'm excited. Okay, so I'm super excited. It is August 27th, so it's the last Tuesday of this month. And I want to encourage you guys that there's still a lot of time left in this month to hit the goals that you're working towards. I'm going to talk a little bit about more about that later, but I wanted to go ahead. We have a special guest today. We have someone who has the coolest glasses. She's not wearing them today, but I always love her glasses. Nicole, I should have requested you to wear your glasses because I love them so much. But her name is Nicole. She is Alita's level 1. I haven't met her in person yet, but let me tell you, this girl is faithful. She shows up, she does the things. When I asked her about doing this, she said, I said that I would say yes to the things that make me uncomfortable. And as we know, this is the key. This is the key to moving forward in this business, is getting uncomfortable, doing the things even when we don't feel like it. So Nicole, super proud of you for doing that. So this is Nicole. She just went fast start silver, which I just love. It's such an exciting rank. And the fact that you did it fast start, girl, listen, that's amazing. Amazing. And just for encouragement, not to throw Megan under the bus, it took Megan 6 months to go silver. And she's also one that went emerald and sapphire in the same month and went emerald in 9 months after that, after going silver. So just FYI. So good job. So I asked Nicole, I'm going to just ask her a few questions and that way we can hear about her story. So Nicole, tell me, because I think it's important that we hear, what the products have done for each other, because it's like having a suitcase full of stories. Like if someone has anxiety, they know they can come talk to me. If someone has back issues, they know that they can say, hey, Lisa, tell us your story. So tell us how you felt before Plexus. Oh, hold on 1 second. We'll have to unmute you. Let's see. Can you unmute? I don't know how to unmute people.
Okay, I think
there
that works.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for asking me to be on here. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so uncomfortable. My husband's like, stop it. You're being a baby. Go talk. Like, these are your people.
Right.
And so you're going to have to remind me of all the things that I'm supposed to be answering for you guys this morning. But first and foremost, I have to start by saying that this journey has truly, sorry, I got a little guy sitting right here playing cards in my lap. This journey has truly been something that I did not anticipate. I genuinely was like, oh, maybe this drink will help me feel better. Okay, maybe. And I was so skeptical because one person was like, don't fall for that. That's a scheme. It's this, it's that. And I texted Alita and I was like, why did I allow one person's doubt to alter me? That's their life. And if I can succeed for this, like, why would I allow that person to alter my success? That just seems silly. And when I said it like that, I was like, oh my gosh. So aside from the community, the products and everything, like as a whole of everything that I've gained has been phenomenal. And so it's, I don't know, I tell people it's undescribable. Like I cannot describe it. So for starters, I will say that's kind of my overall, I guess. What else am I supposed to add? What was I supposed to answer?
So I love that you at first were allowing that person. And listen, we all came in skeptical. I can tell you probably 95% of us didn't come in thinking, oh, I'm going to work a Plexus business, oh, I want to do network marketing. So the fact that you overcame that skepticism and overcame that negative Nelly, super proud of you. I love that. So tell me now, so after starting the products, tell me now how you feel. Like, how have the products helped you?
So I am a busy mom of 4 children and a wife, and I also have a business that I started 4 years ago on the side. So to say fatigue and brain fog and all these things, like that's an understatement. I felt like I was constantly just in like fight or flight mode almost. Like I'm just going through the motions. And I constantly felt like I was this like grumpy mom and grumpy wife and all these things. And there was no reason for it. I feel like I live such a blessed life. And I was like, why am I always feeling tired? Why am I always feeling grumpy? Why am I always feeling confused almost? Right. And so when I started looking at everything and like realizing, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much better, it was undeniable that it was because of the products. And so I also have celiac. And so for me, that I have to be really, I have to be really careful what I put in my body. And that was the biggest thing with when I was talking to Alita. It's like, I can't just put anything in my body. I have to be really careful. And when I was reading the ingredients, I'm like, why is nobody like talking about how clean these are and how great they are and how much they can truly improve your life? And so then it was like getting my husband on board and seeing, just try this, just try this. And when my husband was like, I went a day without an energy drink. I drank this after my coffee and I didn't have a crash. And it was like 8 o'clock at night and we would both just be like zombies. And so when we're realizing that we're happy and it's like bedtime with our kids is not like, oh my gosh, hurry up, I just want to go to bed because I'm so tired. I was able to be a better me. My husband was able to be a better him. And that in itself was just, I mean, monumental for us. Um, so feeling better, acting better, being a better me, who would say no to that? Why would you say no to that?
I love that. I love that. And you know what? I can tell you, if you ever want to go to the wellness community, there's all kinds of celiac testimonials of
Mm-hmm.
people that have gone before, and
Right.
so I know this could heal your gut, with all of that. And I love that. I love that it made you a better you, and
Mm-hmm.
I know so
And
many of us. Go
I will
ahead.
also say, like, as a woman who has been in and out of dermatology because of acne, I like my face has cleared substantially. Like my dermatologist is like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "It's this stuff. Like everybody needs this." Um, and that was a huge selling point. I feel like for me alone, like not even to tell the whole rest of the world, but like, holy cow, like I had cystic acne and I have scarring and all these things, and I'm like, what? Where did it go? Like, okay, something's happening here. So
That's
that was
amazing.
also.
Girl,
Mhm.
that is a post. I guarantee if you had a before and after picture, because
I
you have not even been
do.
on the products that long.
No. And that was
That's
like, so when I
crazy.
went in, they do update pictures every time you go in. And so it's like every 3 months-ish that I go in. And she's like, girl, look at these. I said, email those to me. I need those.
Oh my
So
gosh. Tag me when you
yeah.
post that, will you?
Yes.
Seriously, that's
Yes.
amazing. Girl, I'm so happy for you.
Thank
Um,
you.
okay, so tell me, so going to the business, tell me what you did to go Fast Start Silver.
I did all things that scared me. And that sounds really silly. Um, but I owe it to myself and my family to succeed. And I told myself that if something was scary, I was going to do it. And so when, I wrote Alita and I was like, I'm going to be so annoying right now, but like, I want you to help me write up this post. And she's like, you got this. I'm like, I actually don't. And she's like, you do, you got this. You're fine. You're going to kill it. And, I sent out my first message and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to this like thing and learn about these products. Like, do you want to come with me to my friend? And she was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't really know. Just come with me. I just trust me. And so So she came with me, and at this point, like I had just started using the products, but then I was like, I don't really know how to sell this. Like, and then I'm watching all these like testimonials of people and like, you don't have to sell the product. The product is amazing. It's going to sell itself. You just need to be authentically you. And so I was like, well, I can't put a post up. My hair's not right today, or I don't have makeup on, or this, that, and the other. And then I'm like, how shallow and weird does that sound? You need to be your authentic self so that people can truly see the benefits and how you don't have to be somebody else. Like, just believe in yourself. And so, I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to give myself another option. I'm not going to fail. I am going to do this. And I prayed about it. I slept on it. I told myself that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And then I got on my first Zoom call with all of y'all, and I'm not going to do a whistle right now. Sorry. And
Real life.
I got on, yeah, real life, guys. So I got on my first Zoom call and I was like, these are my people. This is it. I felt, comfortable, and I felt cozy, and I felt all the things. It's like, I can sit here and feel like I'm making a difference. So to answer the question, I did it by doing what I was scared of, just telling myself there's no other option. If it scares me, I'm going to do it. And so I did. And oh my gosh, a fly. What is going on today? Like, this is real life. Like,
It's inevitable,
fly,
Nicole. It's inevitable.
the dog,
Like,
the
all the
whistle,
things.
like,
Yeah.
y'all, this is real life. Authentic, remember? So I will say also, having a team like all of you guys that come on here and they're like, stop being a baby, just do it. Like, that has been so helpful. These calls and all of the help and the guidance, and everyone being like, you can do this. Stop doubting yourself. That's huge to me. So I appreciate all of y'all too, because I could not do this without you guys.
No, that's the beautiful thing about our team is like our community, there's none other like it, and
100%.
right, Michael, like Michael's not even on our team, but he's on our team, if you know what I mean.
You're adopted in.
Yeah. And I love it because the community, when we link arms with positive, encouraging, supportive people that keep it real, right? We will be in each other's faces saying, you can do this. I love
the accountability.
that. Yes. Accountability is huge. So I love that. And I'm so proud of you for doing the scary things. Because what's going to happen, it's like, as you do it more and more, it's going to be like, you're going to be like, hey, when can I share again on Power 30? You know what I mean? It's like, that will happen. And you'll see that growth. So I love that. So who did you sign up? What 3 people did you sign up?
So I signed up my dear friend Tiffany. She's a nurse. And once I signed up, I started going through with her, like the ingredients and the products of it all. And she's like, I cannot believe this. Like, this is amazing. So I signed her up. Then I signed up my mom, who is on a little weight loss journey. She is 62. And I just felt like she was in kind of this rut of life, right? Like, it wasn't quite a midlife crisis, but it's definitely like you're kind of in this rut. And she works like 60 plus hours a week. She's extremely busy. And I was like, this can help you. You can't live your life on coffee. Like, you're going to kill yourself. So she's had 3 heart attacks also. And I was like, Mom, like, the energy drinks and the coffee and the things, this is not healthy. And my sister's in cardiology. So when I went through the whole thing with my sister, she was like, wow, okay. And so she's like, we got to get Mom on this. Like, we have to. So I did Tiffany and then my mom. And then my husband was like, hold on a second. What's the active drink about? So I gave him one of the peach mango ones. And then I gave him one of the, like, I don't know, mango guava, or with the guava. And he was like,
Star fruit guava.
Okay, star fruit. Yeah, I was like, star something. And he went a couple days without an energy drink and was like, I feel great. I don't have a crash. my hunger. Like he was just like, okay, I need this stuff. What is it? And I was like, you got to get all your guys at work on this.
Yes.
So yeah, I sold my dear friend Tiffany, my mom, and my husband. So
Cool.
that's who I have right now. I cannot wait to add more people to my team and get them to start helping everybody else that means something to them. Just helping everybody in this world that people don't even know they have a problem. And you just think, well, I'm okay, I'm fine, but you could be better. You could feel better. You could do better and be a better you. Why would you not want to do that?
I love
Who
that.
would say
That's
no to that?
right. Great question. I'd say definitely get your sister on.
I
Your
agree.
sister. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
I
when
love.
I'm like, hello, if you would put your mother on this, where are you?
Yeah. Well, you know what? The thing is, it's like they'll be watching you. Your sister's
Right.
watching you, like all those
Yeah.
people. And I can attest to this after 9 years. It's like people will continue to watch you. So you just stay steadfast, posting about it, keep sharing, how it's helping you and get those
Right.
before and afters up for sure. Um,
Yes.
okay. So last question. Tell me what your dreams are. I would love to hear what your big dreams are.
So it sounds so silly, but my kids asked me this at dinner the other night. They were like, what are you doing this for? I was like, well, obviously to better our lives. Um, Obviously physically, mentally, health wise, all these things. But I want to be a better version of me. I want to be a better mother. I want to be a better wife. I would love to be a better businesswoman. Um, I don't think I'm terrible, but there's always room for improvement. And so I think that my big goal and my dream for all of this is to be better, do better, and help more. And I want to obviously provide more financial freedom for my family. I think that's huge. Who wouldn't want that? And all while you're helping people. It's a dream. It is a dream come true. And again, there's no better word than to describe any of this as indescribable. Like it's undeniable. And so for me, I'd say my biggest dream is financial freedom, improvement, and success. I want to succeed. I want to show my kids and my husband, you can do anything you put your mind to. You put your head down, you focus, and you do it. You don't give yourself the what if. No, I'm not going to fail. I am going to do this. I am going to earn that cruise. I am going to go emerald. I am going to succeed. And my dream, I think, is just genuine success. It's doing better, being better. And I wish that everyone would see the potential and know you are capable. You can do this too. You just have to tell yourself you're going to do it. Don't give yourself another option.
I love it. Say it louder for the people in the back. I love that so much. And it's so true. And what I love about it, it's like it's simple, right? I
Right,
decide that I can do this. I
right,
decide that I'm going to blinders on, head down, just keep doing it. And literally,
right.
it doesn't matter what your background is. Every one of us can be successful in this. I love that so much, Nicole. And you know
And
what?
I
I
do
have no
have to
doubts.
go ahead.
I was saying,
I
I
thank
have
you.
no doubts that you can do this. I have no doubts that you'll be on the cruise. I have no doubts that you won't be Emerald within this year. Like, just
Thank you.
do it. I
And
love
I
that.
do have to say, when I talked about the products with Alita and she was like, oh, girl, here's the ingredients. Like, yeah, sure, go read up on yourself. Like, you know, so I did. And I told her, I was like, I'm not a saleswoman. Like, I do eyelash extensions. Like, I don't sell products. I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, no, you're great. You're going to do great. You're going to do it. Like, stop it. Stop doubting yourself. And so when I say, I was like, I don't think I'm cut out for this. Like, I don't think I can do this. And she's like, yes, you can. So stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Believe that you can. You will, but you have to like manifest that and tell yourself, I am going to do this. There's no other option. And when I looked at myself and I was like, so I can preach to my kids not to doubt yourself and to be confident. Why can't I do that? I need to give myself that. I am worth that. So I think that was kind of my biggest thing is I was like, this is going to help me in so many more ways than just the product. So
And it's so true. And you know what's going to be awesome is like your kids are going to watch you. Like we can say those words to our kids, but when we live it and are that example to them, like there's nothing that's better. And see,
yeah,
I have 6 kids. So when I started, my older kids were still in high school and middle school. It's like they can see the difference in my
right,
being a mom. And you know what I mean? It's like they've been able
right,
to, and the same thing for your kids. I don't know how old your babies are, but it's like, it's going to make such a huge impact, and it's going to
right.
affect your grandkids and your great grandkids, and it's
Mhm.
amazing.
I did tell
So
my kids at dinner the other night, like they were kind of being a little naughty. And I was like, when dad and I are sipping on drinks on a cruise that I'm going to earn from this, and all y'all are back with Nana and Papa, like, toodaloo, naughty little kids. And they were like, Mom. And I'm like, I'm just kidding. I love you, but like, really, I'm going to do it. And my husband's like, oh my gosh.
you
So,
know, those naughty little kids.
yeah.
Hey, I will tell you, like the trips with your significant other, like there's none like it. Like
Mhm.
I'm running towards that cruise because I want that time with my
Right.
husband, you know, for
Yeah.
real. So
Right. I agree.
toodaloo, naughty little kids. Oh, I think I just muted you. Hold on a second. Are you still there? Okay, you're good. Oh, I did mute you. Hold on one
Oh,
second.
there we go. I unmuted myself.
Okay, good. So
I got you.
I love that. Alita, is there anything you want to add as we have Nicole in the hot seat right now and she is bringing the fire?
I love that so much. I was like, oh my gosh, I was trying to get off my coaching call so I could hop on here. I was like, Nicole's on, I gotta go. So did you share your dream? Was that the end? Was that the last question, Lisa, that you asked? Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
The only other thing that I would ask you as we close out is what, how, when you picture your dream, when you picture like really doing it with Plexus, what is the feeling that you have?
So, okay, I'm gonna step outside because Easton has a whistle. Like, oh my gosh, like this is the whole thing. So, okay,
That's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry. This is real life, you guys.
Yes, it is. We get it.
So my dream, is that what you asked? I'm so sorry.
No, like what does it make you feel? Like when you picture like being on the boat with Chris and you picture like hitting Emerald, like how does it make you feel?
Just like it's like a liberating feeling. Like
Mm-hmm.
knowing that you succeeded by helping other people, like that in itself would be success for me. And I went into this saying, if I could help one person, I would feel fulfilled. And now I've got multiple people that are believers. Like, so for me, dreaming of being on this boat without my naughty children, I would feel successful. Like I would feel liberated
And
and
how does,
like,
when you think of being successful and liberated and like just extra money coming in and
mhm,
you feel like I did it, how does that
mhm.
make you feel?
um, like dreamy almost. Like I don't know
Yes.
any other way to
Yes.
describe it. Like it's kind of, I don't want to say out of body, but in that sense where you take yourself out of the equation and you're
Yes.
kind of like, whoa, look at me over there doing all the things. Um, yeah, I would say just, I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. Like it's indescribable almost. Like I feel like
Yes.
those are just so many words that I've
And
kind of
the thing,
repeated, but
that's the thing that I feel like if we can do that, we can
mhm,
go diamond. We
right.
are unstoppable because it's like that euphoric out of body, like, oh my gosh, this is happening. That is what momentum feels like. That is
Right.
what, when people are like, how do you create momentum? It's getting in that space and then working. It's like getting
Right.
in that space and then working and bringing people in and attracting people from that space. That's why we post from that space. That's why we believe from that space, because it's like when Rocky is about to fight Apollo, he's training, right? He's training and he's putting in the work, but he's euphoric because it's like, how does a bum like me get this opportunity? How does a guy
Right.
like me get this opportunity? And so when we have that grateful, like, how does a girl like me get this opportunity? But I'm going to stay in that space of wow, and then work. We're going to train. We're going to be coachable. And so that's the one thing that I've just could shout from the rooftops about you is you've got both of those things. You've got the euphoric feeling of like, I'm doing this. Like, I don't even like, why did I let anyone stop me from before from doing this? I'm doing it. And you're putting the work in, and that's your coachable work, right? I told her the other day, she's like, I'm gonna voice message this person. I said, I'm gonna challenge you to make a phone call. She called me after that phone call and had all this information on this girl. Like, this girl was super pumped and excited. She moved the ball forward by 2 weeks by having a phone call instead of voice messaging. So definitely doing those things. So super proud of you. And I
Thank
just
you.
can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
I cannot wait.
And you know what? I have no doubts that we're going to be seeing Nicole fast start senior silver, Nicole fast start gold. Like, I have no doubts. So keep being coachable, you know, after 9 years. And Alita, I'm her level 1 as well. She knows what she's doing. You know what I mean? So you can lean
I
into
quickly
that.
learned that.
Yes. She knows what she's doing. She's very good at what she does. So just lean into that and keep being coachable, even when it's
Well, thank you.
uncomfortable. So thank you so much for
Yeah.
hopping on. Seriously, I have loved hearing your story, and I love that you show up. You show up, and that's the first step, right? Is you show up and do the things.
Accountability.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. All right, so it is the magic week. Lean in. There's so much time left in this month. Don't give up. It's not over till 10:59 Central Standard Time on the 31st. So let's go. Let's finish strong and set yourself. Just remember, what you do today will affect the next 90 days. That 90-day rule, it makes a difference. You guys have an amazing week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nicole.